For this Kitbash video, we're going to take a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series Quick Kick. This is my version of Quick Kick. Before we identify parts and the things that I did to this action figure, let us first do a quick 360 view of Quick Kick 2.0. Okay, so let's identify parts on this action figure. So let's start with the easiest first, the ones that come from Quick Kick. So waist below, so the man briefs, the legs, easily identifiable Quick Kick. Now the footwear, which is very essential for the completeness of the look, that comes from this version of Snake Eyes. Yep. So something that you could get for all is for $4.99. Okay, moving upwards, the neck and the head that comes from Quick Kick. So the body and the arm set that comes from G.I. Joe Classified Series Tiger Force Recondo. So take out the Recondo neck connector and the neck and replace it with the one that comes from Quick Kick. Okay, so handsets identifiable, that's from Quick Kick. And the bag, the nunchucks, except for this item on the wrist that comes from G.I. Joe Classified Series Rock and Roll. So the satchel that holds on to the shurikens, that comes from, of course, Quick Kick. So that is a pair that comes with the backpack, but I am using a different pair of shortened out swords. So this comes from G.I. Joe, not G.I. Joe Classified, but from Marvel Legends. Okay, so the Marvel Legends swords, I just shorted them so they won't poke out of these sections of the backpack, because the ones that come with Quick Kick, the portion of the blade really protrudes from the knife sheath. So it's not my thing. Okay, with regards to how I mount my nunchucks for this figure, of course, by gravity, it's easy to pull the nunchucks for use this way. Instead of having the chain upwards or located on this section, it's going to bend and deform these accessories. So better mount them this way and have a sword that is commensurate to the length of the sword sheaths. So this is the base body of Quick Kick, and before I use the Recondo body part and the waist connector, this piece, I first made a ocular inspection of these two body parts, if they would really anatomically fit the action figure, because sometimes when you have an idea in mind, but when you already have the figure assembled, somehow the dimensions or the anatomy is just not correct, especially on this portion of the connectors for the legs. Sometimes these connectors would be way too long or way too short, and the legs, they're not just a proper fit, or they would easily fall. But for the Recondo body, the diameter of this ball and the length of that connector is the same as Quick Kick's. So I used this tool, caliper. So very easy, especially measuring also the torso, the length of the shoulders, the length of the body. So is it going to be proportion with Quick Kick? And yes, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so perfect combination for Quick Kick. So when you put it on the action figure, it's going to look this way, very streamlined, very anatomically correct. And And a very simple modification on the backpack and on the shuriken holder. So take a look at this. So instead of this thing being a separate piece, and when you move the action figure doing action poses, it's going to somehow detach the backpack because it's a separate piece, and it keeps on hitting this area and it actually unpegs the backpack. So instead of having this fight against this, I made a hole so it would just fit really right. So as you could see, nice, perfect and clean. And the backpack at this angle, it is not canted left or right. It really sits flush and very level, and even on the back. And to test whether the Kitbash really looks good, so let's pair him with G.I. Joe Classified Series Storm Shadow stock figure, just a little modification on the backpack. Okay, so as you could see, perfect combination. So you could still even imagine Quick Kick having that fight scene with Storm Shadow. Okay, so good versus evil. So another size comparison with a stock action figure from G.I. Joe Classified Series. So Snake Eyes. So the Kitbash still looks very good. And another point of comparison, this time with another Kitbash action figure that I have in my collection. My version of G.I. Joe Classified Series Budo. So taking a cue from this action figure with regards to the color combination, so red and black and gray. So the details on this action figure stands out. So with just a use of a hair dryer and just two tools. The second tool is going to be an X-Acto knife to cut out the hole on the shuriken holder. So that's it. Very simple Kitbash. And it's nice and clean and anatomically correct. So bringing Quick Kick to the 21st century instead of having once again something that would repeat something that we had in the 80s. Shirtless and barefoot. Come on. G.I. Joe Classified Series, you could do better. So if you like this review, like, comment and subscribe to help me grow my channel, and see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.